Hello and welcome to AfroBawa Reviews, the name you picked for this show. Today we're going to start with The Haunting of Bly Manor. First things first, there is a dialogue in the show which says this is not a ghost story, it's a love story, and it is so true because if you're looking to get scared, you're not going to get very scared. But there are a lot of ghosts just lurking around the house just like the first season, so you could actually play a drinking game with your friends. And episode 5 is the highlight of the show because it almost kind of visualizes someone's descent into dementia. I won't tell you much more, but it's kind of there. And it is slow, so go with that mindset. Do not try and watch this when you're sleepy. Here we are after the spoiler-free discussion to go into spoiler territory. So you have been warned. If you haven't already seen the show, get back right now. But let's talk about the story. Two kids lost their parents in the custody of their uncle who doesn't give a shit about them, makes them live in a house which has a housekeeper, a chef, and a gardener. They had a nanny who kind of died, which led other nannies to believe that this was possibly a haunted house, but the uncle said it's superstition and he hired a new one anyway. Well, guess what? He's wrong. The house is actually haunted because earlier, way back, there was this one little family of sorts, two sisters and then a husband to one, and the sister died after having a kid, and then she keeps still walking the grounds trying to find her daughter, which she's obviously not gonna find. But what has happened is over the years, her memories have started fading and she's kind of become like this faceless lady in the lake. All that's fine. What's happened is that because of that curse that she's kind of put on the whole mansion, whoever dies in Bly Manor stays in Bly Manor. It's kind of like a what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas situation. So every night she comes out for walks looking for her kid, and whoever walks into her path gets killed, and whoever gets killed haunts the house, continues after that. Well, besides that, we have Peter Quint, who was actually the valet of the family who fell in love with the previous nanny, and they wanted to get away and do something big in America, but in the process of that, he kind of got killed by the lady in the lake. No one figured what happened to him, and then he was thought to be absconding with all the money he made a jopla of, and the girlfriend felt dejected that he left him and went. But he didn't. He never left. He got caught in the path of the lady in the lake, and he is haunting the palace grounds. So what does he do? He goes and gets his girlfriend killed so that they both can keep possessing the younger kids. The younger kids, seriously, they want to possess the younger kids and live a life through them. It is dark and like sad at the same time because this is the first time he's kind of fallen in love and he wants to do whatever he can to keep it going. I feel bad for Quint, definitely feel bad for it. But Hannah grows. Episode 5 is where you find out that she's dead all this while and she's actually walking the mansion as a ghost, and you realize that when you look back and realize that you've never seen her eat anything. You don't see her physically touching objects. She's just walking around being herself, but no one realizes she's a ghost. That's pretty cool. And the thing is that they show her that she's a ghost and that she's slipping out of her consciousness and shifting through memories back and forth. I think that's a beautiful visualization of possibly what dementia could look like, because just before we realize Owen, the house chef, has kind of lost his mother to dementia. So that episode, I think, is a beautiful visualization of what dementia must possibly look like. I mean, I don't know, I don't have it yet. Besides that, there is this routine that the lady has, right? When she's looking for her daughter every night, walks out of the lake, walks in back. There is that kind of routine which follows through with the gardener who falls in love with the new nanny, and the new nanny gets possessed by the lady in the lake and eventually kills herself in the lake again, and she's waiting for her to come back, and that becomes a routine, and it's outside of the Bly Manor, so it's kind of meta. But like Flora's daughter later says that this is not a ghost story, it is a love story. And it is true, it is a love story, and there's a little bit of ghost sprinkling around the way. So if you're watching this to get scared, you're going to be very disappointed. But if you're watching this to chill and just be patient and enjoy something, then definitely watch it. Is it as good as the first one? No, it's not, because the first one was actually scary, The Haunting of Hill House. But is it good nonetheless? Yes, I would say so. But I'll still give it about 3.5, 5. Have a couple of beers, enjoy, and you'll actually probably enjoy the show. I mean, I kind of did. It took a while, but it's fun. That's about it from me, Xerxes, this week on AfroBawa Reviews. Bye!